Let's take a listen.
David
Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
You're listening to
30-minute half hour.
I hope you guys have checked out David Collins' 30-minute half hour
Podcast.
Featuring great guests like Andy Fiore, Katie Burke, and Cardiff Electric.
Never heard of these guys.
Hey, Joey, relax.
He's either hilarious or hates me.
Oh, well, I appreciate you, by the way, man. Thank you for watching it with you and your mother. I hope I was able to make you guys laugh a little bit in a hospital setting. I know that
Certainly, and it's not
sometimes.
often that she gets to smile anymore, so it's great that she had that opportunity with your special.
Means a lot, dude, so thank you.
Oh, this is the best podcast I've ever been on. This was the most fun.
Wow, what a compliment.
Yo, thanks for keeping this guy going and kicking ass and taking names. I don't know if I can swear on this, so I'm sorry if I messed that up, but dude...
We try to keep it a family show, but as you can see by that opening segment, we're getting a little edgier than we're used to, but our audience seems to be enjoying it.
This was tremendous. Thank you for having me, I guess.
I just want to say this is probably the best day of my life, Dave. I had a really great time.
This was a great time.
We'll have to have you back in the future. You've done such a good job in those games. Do you know Austin Ingalls?
I love Austin.
He did a great job on these games, and we're looking to have him back.
Well, I just want to say thank you for inviting me on. It was really great to be a part of the show. I hope you get Jerry back. I hope that they find him. And I wish you and your viewers the best.
Hi there. I'm calling to leave a voicemail for David Collins.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Hi, David. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Good morning. This voicemail is for David Collins. First-time caller, long-time listener.
Big up, David.
Hey, Dave. First-time caller.
Hey, David. This is Dan McCullough calling in.
Hey, David. Real glad to hear you on the air again.
Hi, David. This is Deborah, a longtime listener of your show.
David Collins, longtime caller, first-time listener. I love the show.
That's perfect. Everybody listening? Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? And that's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? What a great episode. That's perfect. Everybody listening? I've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been the best.
You're listening to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour podcast.
That is great radio.
Starring David Collins.
I've been known as a bit of a hot interviewer, and I need to confront you on something here.
You've seen him on KMKF for 30-minute half-hour show. But now, with his very own podcast, featuring the best comedians and broadcasters from all over this great country of ours.
Not a lot of people know this about me, but I'm also a large fan of comedy.
Now here's your host.
No playing UFO in the house, Mom.
David Collins.
Good morning, everybody. I like the abrupt end of the intro.
Yeah.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It's January 29th. We're a little... It's not January 29th.
Oh my gosh.
Just a prank.
Oh, what a good one.
We do have Troy, that's really what I want to get to. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It's not January 29th. It's October 22nd. It's going to be a great day.
Of course it's going to be a great day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We got you up. This is what we got today. I did text Todd Basinger. I did go ahead. I did the liberty of texting Todd Basinger. I said, do you want to come on this Wednesday? I really plan on it being more of a solo thing anyway. But then you said you'd join me, which is great. I'm happy to have you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to Drive Time, David Collins. Everybody, more like Drive Time these days, of course. Feeling pretty good. It's going to be a great Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, everybody. I'm more excited for next week, though, although I have some bad news. I haven't even delivered the good news, and I already have to tear it down.
What?
About Matt and Troy. We're going to have a great show next week. I have things planned. I have props. We got bits.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things going on for next week's episode here because we're being joined by Matt Ferry, the return of the great Matt Ferry.
Woo!
And Troy Rigdon is going to be coming on too. He's working at Amazon. It's impossible to get him in, but he said he's going to make a point to make it here next Wednesday morning. And then it'll be him and Matt Ferry. Which is kind of my favorite combination. I think we really had something going there before Matt Ferry left us. He did leave us a nice apartment, though.
Yeah, he did. Very thankful for that.
But unfortunately, now that I've delivered the good news, I have to tear it all and take it all back, really. Because I'm working at this grocery store. I'm in management of some sort, and I have these obligations. And apparently that includes every few months doing like a 14-hour shift where I get in a bus and I go to some expo. And I don't know what this one's called, a workshop, but it's actually not even in Des Moines this time. It's in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to go up to Madison, Wisconsin, participate in this big grocery store workshop or something like that. I don't know. It's going to be like 5 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Well, that'll look good on your paycheck next time.
I'm sure it will, but I'm not going to look because it's next Wednesday. So we're going to miss actually drive time, unfortunately. Maybe.
Yeah, so you'll have to leave. You'll have to get up and go way
at
before.
the same time, basically, as if I'm going to pick someone up. Except I'll shower before. Basically the same Wednesday routine for me, but certainly unfortunate for the show. So I have a bit of a question. I want to leave this up to the audience, or Ouija and Merch Mouse. I think they have the most poll here. Unless that Dave guy has something, or Manny Muskets has any input, I'm not really sure. But anyway, so we could probably, because now we'll just have to do a pre-record with those two. As soon as Matt Ferry's in town, I'll organize, we'll get a pre-record going. That'll be a great episode. But then they don't get to interact with any of the people that love them on the show live. So maybe we just do a live Tuesday night show.
Oh.
Instead of Drive Time David Collins next week.
That's an option.
It's an option. It feels inappropriate to just change the scheduling of the show. I say every Wednesday you can count on me. Maybe you can't count on me next Wednesday. I don't know.
But maybe it's worth it to have it be live.
Maybe we
for
do a
your
pre-record
viewers.
of some sort and we do a live hour. I'm not sure. Maybe we could do a live hour after we do a pre-record and then we're all warmed up. It's better live.
Oh, that's an option too.
I'm not sure, but I'm going to figure it out with Troy and Matt Ferry. They're going to be on the show next week. Good morning, Merch Mouse.
Give some input in the comment section.
Oh, and we have a new phone number. I'm seeing that in the corner. I have a phone number now. So people can just call in on their phone number, which I thought would make people much more comfortable. This has got to be the most requested thing when it comes to the call-ins. Just having a phone number to call in.
I think this would be much easier for a lot of people than trying to figure out Discord.
But they're just giving me access to their phone number.
Oh, you're right.
It's crazy.
They could
that
star
this is...
67 call you.
Yeah, star 67 call. 563-239-0508. 563-239-0508. And I was very disappointed that I got a phone number with zeros in it because I can't even make up a funny word. Can't even say call fart now or something like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Could have been silly. Now I just got... Are there any words? I should know. T9. No, it's just a space. What's the 5? K. 8 is T. I got nothing.
Dang.
Anyway, it's going to be a great day. We got a good amount of show prepped. I don't have my note card in front of me. It must still be on the nightstand over there.
Uh-oh. Do you want me to go get it?
Maybe. If you know, it's a little yellow Post-it stamp
I know
with
where
tiny
it is.
schizophrenic words written on it all over.
I know where it is.
In different intensities, too, so I can tell some are really soft and some are really hard. That way I can write them close to each other and you can distinguish them apart. But I have a note card because we have a good amount of show planned today. Of course, I have my background music playing right now in the prep package. I caught a Doug Townsend live stream that we're going to go over there. We're still on Doug Townsend watch. He was going through recovery for a period of time, so he'd kind of disappeared. Then he was continuing his recovery, living at his mom's house. And the sympathetic TikToks he was performing, moping in front of sad music, didn't really seem good for the show, but that's kind of what he's been up to. But he's back asking for money, so that's really where I get involved when he's interacting with his audience.
Why
and
is he asking
for money.
for money?
Well, in this time, he's asking for money because he's going to give it to homeless people, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get into that. A little more Doug Townsend watch here.
That's interesting.
Investigate. I have some good local news stories here for Dubuque. I think that's what we're going to get into. A little mix on the water cooler talk.
Oh,
but anyway,
good.
we got a great show. I have some Daniel Alvarez. I think I had something else special. I'm not sure. been chewing a lot of this nicotine gum here. I said last week we were off the vaping.
Do you like it?
It's fine.
Do you like the gum?
I miss the Zonic, and that's why I wanted to start the show today. I found an old Zonic commercial because I liked those 10 years ago, the Zonics, but I don't know if they exist anymore. They almost don't even exist as like a Mandela effect thing.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for them, and all you get are Zins. You search Zonic gum specifically, and everything's just, oh, the dangers of Zins. What is going on here?
The only same letters are Z and N.
That's right. I didn't even put together they had similar letters. It's a good point.
I mean, but that's it.
Does anybody remember the Zonic? Troy and Matt next week is going to be great, Merch Mouse. So you let me know. Call in. Tell us, dude, would you rather it be a
call in.
a live thing, or would you rather have it on Wednesday morning? Or both? I'll take both. We'll do it for you whenever you want. Do you guys remember Zonic? Here's an old Zonic commercial. I remember these being more fun, too. But maybe I do misremember some of the Zonic advertising. A little Zonic.
Just the thought of quitting makes me want to light up.
Oh, yeah.
My world without cigarettes? I say we take this one less cigarette at a time. That's what I'm doing.
This is back when they were fighting cigarettes. Now everybody's fighting the vaping. Nobody even smokes. I'm tempted to ask this. I asked this to one of these high schoolers that I worked with. People smoke cigarettes these days, but I haven't really gotten a full survey. It's a little uncomfortable. I don't want to accidentally be encouraging these high schoolers to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But cigarettes are so much cool. And they all vape. They all vape. And they all do these Chinese thick vapes.
And that's how Zonic helps me quit.
With new Zonic nicotine gum, one less cigarette is one more victory.
Zonic was cool. And the best thing about Zonic is that it was cheap as hell.
I wonder if you could find it on Amazon.
Just old Sonics? I think they're expired.
Oh, they might be.
Oh, you mean maybe they moved some of their sales to...
Yeah.
Possibly, but I haven't seen it. It used to be sold in gas stations. It was cheap. It was like $5 for a couple of these or something. I don't really remember exactly. Wow. But now I'm on this Nicorette, and this Nicorette is not very exciting. The Zonic was cool. Look at those colors. It's like 5 gum.
Right.
And now you search for it, all you get is Zyn. Apparently Zyn's on the chopping block.
Does Nicorette only come with one flavor?
I get the original. It's like $20 cheaper than any flavored stuff.
Whoa, that's a big difference.
Yeah, and it's like, $30 to $50 for 100.
You're saying Zyn is on the chopping block? Zyn pouches are gonna go out just like the vapes are eventually getting banned.
Well, I didn't know the algorithm was after it so much. You search for Zonic and all you get are a million videos telling you, quote unquote, the dangers of Zyn.
That is true.
How about the dangers of Zyn? I guess that's kind of overdone at this point. But
dangers of smoking.
My brother-in-law is a Zyn head. Dan's a Zyn head. I liked the Zyns for a while, but they inflamed my gums, so I had to get back on the cigarette spec a couple of years ago. I miss cigarettes.
I've only smoked like
the denim cigarettes of nicotine gum. Maybe that's what it is. I was young. I was in my early 20s. I was probably 19. I was 19, when Zonic was around. So I guess it was kind of like the Four Loko of nicotine gum. The denim cigarettes.
That, yeah.
Anyway. All right. A little Zonic talk this morning. But do people remember this? Oh, whoops. Excuse me. Bye, David Collins. 30-minute half-hour show's number one fan. All right. Let's get into a little local news stories here. This was interesting. A little local.
Fruit. What was that last one? Cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon. It was cinnamon. Mint, fruit, and cinnamon. And nobody liked the fruits.
I can imagine that, yeah.
I had a coworker that really liked it, though. He was cool. Anyway. We're going to get into a little local Dubuque talk here. I wanted to start the day with some local news. So this is a place I've actually performed comedy at. I don't know if you knew this was closing here, but we can get into a little of this. We got a business closing in Dubuque, Iowa.
Another
bar and live music venue in Dubuque is closing after 10 years of business.
Yeah, the owners of Smokestack say it's time for a new adventure while admitting the rising cost of insurance, utilities, and merchandise are also factors in the closure. KCRG TV9's Keegan Turnbow joins us live from Dubuque tonight with that story. Keegan?
So they're just a few blocks away from the old comedy bar and the Jester's Lounge there in downtown Dubuque, Iowa, the historic Millwork District. No, I guess the Smokestack doesn't make it to the Millwork District, does it?
It's
kind of close, but
there.
Anyway, the Smokestack. People perform comedy there. They do drag shows downstairs. It's a real...
Yeah, they did art shows upstairs.
It's a dusty bar. We've seen some of it on Drive Time because anytime we see John Paul playing music or watching music, he's down in the Smokestack.
I filmed a movie in the basement.
There's a lot of history at the Smokestack, I guess. Apparently before they bought it, too. These New Yorkers.
12 years ago, after a 24-hour visit to
Dubuque. A couple of queers. A married couple. They're nice, straight married couple, but definitely a little,
From New York.
They're swingers.
Susan Price and Scott Cornwell decided to leave their lives in New York, selling just about everything they own to come here to start the bar and music venue Dubuquers know as Smokestack.
It's very cheap to
More
move
than
here.
a decade later, they say there's no regret.
Yeah, you could go up on the
bar and
roof.
music venue. And
Yeah, that's where the up at the roof there. They don't. It's not. Oh, I guess this is an old picture before they bought it. But anyway, I mean, it still kind of looks the same. But they had a big dome on the roof, a big inflatable dome, and a couple other things. But I've performed comedy on that roof a few times.
Downtown Dubuque was once on the
bad crowds. Outdoor comedy sucks. I've only done it. I've done it there a few times. I've done like a couple parks or like in the back of a bar and grill where they bring you to like the benches in the back of the bar and grill.
Is it hard to get their attention and hold it?
The environment sucks, and you have to really speak up.
Yeah. I tried to do improv once at a bar, and it did not go well at all.
Stand-up comedy at bars is not too uncommon, but you have to do a little more crowd work, usually. Or you have to have quicker jokes. Improv, you're building up all this stuff. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it was.
But while visiting Dubuque 12 years ago...
So these are the owners of Smokestack here, a couple of New Yorkers. This is you see what I mean?
So this is the guy that has all the guitars in the basement.
A little odd.
This couple from New York, Susan Price and Scott Cornwell, said this building spoke to them.
This building wanted to be shared. It was very clear to us. This building wanted to be shared again.
What was once a hotel and a dairy company would become a place...
I filmed my scene right there in that little that little fire pit down there.
Ooh.
For dancing in the shadow of the county
there
courthouse.
It is. That ball thing.
Ooh, I gotta put the phone number up here too.
Turf.
There we go. Oh, that didn't do anything. I guess people just think it's the video if I put it in this section. Excuse me. Call the show, 563-239-0508.
We lived out like a New York City kid's fantasy of saving a building, a crazy old big building, and turning it into a nightclub.
God, I hope they demolish this building and turn. I hope they make it look like Ground Zero in New York.
We did that, and it was mad fun.
Accomplishing that
Put
dream.
a fountain of these two people's blood in there. I don't know. For some reason, I don't like these two New Yorkers really saying, "Oh, we came to Dubuque and we made," and I mean, they're really. I think they're treating us with a little disrespect here.
They put condom dispensers in the bathroom.
We're just part of this New York fantasy here, where you come and quote unquote save a building that should have been demolished and rebuilt to something nice. So you're the reason why these buildings look so shitty because you're buying it before the city just demolishes them.
It is a really rough building.
It's a rough building. Get rid of it. Don't have these New Yorkers come.
The stairs are so scary.
Slobber all over it.
And it wasn't cheap. Price says getting the building up to code cost at least $1 million.
And then we started selling beers and French fries as fast as we could.
One decade later,
food's expensive over there too, and their beers are pricey.
$1 million?
Pay for that crappy building
Just to get it up to code? This is crazy.
Unnecessary. But it spoke to her.
The couple will close Smokestack at the end of the year.
With grandchildren and getting older, it comes to a point where it's time.
Another factor, rising costs. Price says her insurance costs rose.
So it really sounds like the news is putting in the rising costs element of the show.
Maybe.
It sounds like they've gotten old. They have grandchildren. They're ready to move on. Nobody wants to buy this failing business, obviously. It's a passion project for them. But the news insists that the rising costs have something to do with it. I'm not sure why they're
I've heard a couple times before in the past that the Smokestack was closing or that it was already closed.
They're always closed.
I don't know.
That's the only way they get people in the door.
Yeah.
Nobody goes there unless they think it's the last time they're going to be there.
It's time.
Another factor, rising costs. Price says her insurance costs rose 25% in the last year.
Have you ever met anybody who hangs out at the Smokestack? What a freak. Oh, I do. I know. John Paul. It's like, it's cool music people. That's all. And Brian. I know this crazy guy, Brian. He runs 25 miles around town every day. People, locals in Dubuque will know him. He runs a lot. He's a married guy. He doesn't share his bank account with his wife, but he's a married guy. He's an interesting guy. We talk on the phone sometimes. He's really cool. And I wanted him to, I wanted to partner with him because he's loaded. But he had a family tragedy the day before we were going to have this. Anyway, he's a goofy guy, but he used to come to open mics and dress up as a robot or dress up as a woman and make sandwiches on stage until some of the other people kind of bullied him out of the scene.
Really?
Yeah, it's a little sad, but he's like, he's middle-aged and doing alt comedy, so it's understandable. But anyway, a little story about Brian. But he hangs out at the Smokestack. That's my point. He's somebody that hangs out at the Smokestack. Him and John Paul.
Now, this building is up for sale. I asked what they'd like to see here next.
I would love to see someone come in and do their own thing, and switch it around. And, hopefully that'll happen and keep it open to the public.
Before that last call.
Oh, that's John Paul. That's actually John Paul, I think, sitting on the ground.
Happen and keep it open to the public.
On the bottom
Before
right.
that.
Is that John Paul?
With the beard?
He looks too cool.
At last call on New Year's Eve.
They need to show more of the
Price
basement in his
every day
guitar
at
collection. 'Cause
Smokestack
that's the
will
coolest
be
part
a
of this building,
celebration.
honestly.
We've had a really crazy adventure.
All right, Keegan, wrap it up. I love their closers. They practice this in the mirror.
Well, yeah, they
Ahead
should.
of their New Year's Eve closure, Susan and Scott said they'll be busy with a number of special events ahead of that final call. Live in Dubuque, Keegan Turnbow, KCRG TV9 News.
Keegan Turnbow. All right, thank you, Keegan.
Yeah, they got to get as much money out of this building as they can before it's done.
So the Smokestack's closing. Oh, local Dubuque news there. Oh, you brought my note card. Thank you.
Yeah.
Matt and Troy are going to be here next week. We'll have to decide whether we do that live or on Wednesday, because next Wednesday, unfortunately, that doesn't work. I have a Buzzkill TV channel that it's called Buzzkill TV, and I'm pretty sure it's AI. I was watching a couple of their videos and enjoying it, and then a couple of things got uncomfortable, and I said, something seems off. But nobody in the comments was agreeing with me, so I'm not sure. I wanted to take a look at that. We might have to save that. I might have to just do that on my Twitch or something. Follow me Twitch, David Collins 30. I don't know. Let's get into this Floodwater talk here. Oh, I think I have one more local news story. Because Floodwater has been announced. It is next week, Floodwater Comedy Festival, and we will be doing Streeties there. I think it's November 23rd. I'm going to have to save the date. One of the Friday or Saturday, Matt Ferry and I are going to get out there. I have this. This is a nice prop here for the visual audience. This is what goes on the end of a cart. As you push the cart, this is a plastic holder. I stole this. There's a lot of these. They just end up at the trash. They get broken off and they end up in the trash. So I took one.
That's fun.
Got an American flag. This will be good for next week when Matt's here.
Oh, yeah, he's a veteran.
He is. He's a veteran. He is a fireman. And he has a degree with working with special needs.
Yes.
And that's what he did for a living for a little bit. I mean, he really has like the most honorable resume you've ever seen. I have my cane here. You can touch the far wall. Really. Walking cane. We all set. We got all the props this morning. I even have a pumpkin.
Yeah, be careful. The stem is spiky.
You never hold it by the stem. Anybody getting a pumpkin this year, remember, never hold it by the stem. You always got to get a full grip on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a pumpkin here. We're going to carve it this week. I was going to carve it and put dry ice in it, but I wasn't going to do a good carving job in a rush to get dry ice in it, and I didn't want us to die on stream by smoking out the room with fog, because I wanted to put dry ice in the pumpkin and then pour hot water in it, like a video that we're going to see later in found footage.
Okay.
We got a lot of props here today. Let's get into one more news story here, and then we'll start our show with my first segment. What was that? I forgot already. A little local news. Oh yeah, this is news. Come and Go is really big in Iowa here. I don't remember. Do you know that they're getting rid of the Come and Go's? They've been bought out.
Really?
Yeah, by Logan Paul's gas station, I think.
We're starting to make the change into Maverick. That Utah-based chain purchased Come and Go in 2023.
KCRG TV9's Emily Schrod spoke with customers to see
local
how
Dubuque
they
talk
feel
today.
about the switch.
For more than 6 decades, Come and Go gas stations have been an iconic rest stop for Midwest travelers. But now that Maverick, the Utah-based gas station, has bought them out, Come and Go has come and gone.
Oh, she said it.
Drew Enke says this Come and Go is just around the corner from his apartment.
She just said, she just name dropped this guy, Drew Enke or whatever. First and last name. Meanwhile, we got new badges at the grocery store I work at, and they're handing out these badges. They say, like, yeah, we removed the last names from that. We don't need people. You don't want people knowing your last name.
It's not necessary.
It's like, yeah, but I know. But I introduced myself. This is my first and last name. That's how a lot of people introduce themselves.
Yeah.
She's
name dropping this guy.
She's just naming random people. She's doxing people just on public TV constantly. People have very mixed opinions on these last names being public.
In Iowa City.
This is the gas station I come to for pretty much everything I need.
With a Maverick rebrand just around the corner for this location, Enke says he's sad to see the brand go.
I love Come and Go. It's kind of my Midwest. It's Come and Go or Casey's, and I don't really know what to think. I'm sad to see it go, if I'm being honest, yeah.
And while Enke will miss the memorable name, others are ready for the change.
Come and Go suck. When I moved to Cedar Rapids when I was 18, the closest gas station was a Come and Go. When I moved back to Cedar Rapids when I was 23, I went to the Casey's. I would drive the extra distance to go to the Casey's.
Yeah.
Come and Go suck. They're overpriced. They're filled with a bunch of
crap.
No, I'm talking about the employees.
Oh.
I don't know how to just. It's lame people work at you go to a gas station, you expect cool people. I want somebody that might be on shrooms. They have cool music recommendations. They ask what you've been up to. Come and Go is full of people that were way too cool. They
like Square.
Slick back their hair, wore cologne. They thought they were selling mobile service for Verizon or something.
Oh.
That's the Come and Go crowd that I'm used to. I don't know. The food's expensive. Come and Go blows. I hope Maverick's better.
We're so excited. We love Maverick.
I'm a Quick Star guy, too. And these people are government ops. I have no idea what these two ladies love Maverick.
How do they already know about?
They moved from a Maverick area. I've never heard anybody. It's like the Buc-ee's of Ohio.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's is a cult. I got a documentary on my watch later I got to see, but apparently in Texas, Buc-ee's, the place we visited, is a little more of a cult. But I think Maverick is that way in Ohio.
Interesting.
I'll call. Maybe I could call Ray DeVito and ask him about Maverick.
Maybe that's why all the employees at Buc-ee's were so nice.
We're so excited. We love Maverick. Yes, we can't wait.
And
they have like the best snacks and the best drinks, and it's just the best. And they're always so clean, so it's always like a go-to to stop there.
She said the word best 3 times.
How do you have the best chips?
If Casey's goes out, then that's monumental. But Come and Go is like, okay, fine, whatever.
Sounds like my 20s. Come and Go. You spelled come wrong. I get it, Terry. Terry Nee. Oh, speaking of Nee, there's a Nee we're going to get into when we get to some of this Floodwater talk.
Nee?
Yeah, there's a woman named Nee that's hosting on a show on Floodwater. This Floodwater Comedy Festival is infamous for not putting like local comedians on the show and like getting a lot of people from Chicago and Madison and things, which is good. But there are a lot of good local comedians that never make it on the show. Meanwhile, the dredges of the scene end up being hosting shows on these things. No offense to Nee.
And where's it
We're
going
very
to
friendly,
be?
by the way. Oh, this is in Iowa City. It's an Iowa City comedy festival.
North Liberty.
That's next. We're going to get to that.
But they're from Idaho and Utah originally. They said they were disappointed when their favorite stop wasn't here when they moved to Iowa.
I'm sad.
Interesting.
I literally wrote to my parents, I was like, I'm so sad, guys. There's not.
They love gas stations. She's writing to her parents.
Heck? That's like being upset that there's no 7-Elevens everywhere in the Midwest.
She's right. Does she mean writing a letter? I don't believe these women are real.
They look like
it seems like a
first-year college students.
Exactly, and they're writing their parents, and they're in love with the gas station. I don't believe this. You know who loves the gas station? The 70-year-old retired veterans that go to Casey's every week.
Mm-hmm.
They love the gas station. No, 18-year-old woman. You can't even buy liquor. What are you doing at the gas station? Oh, I see her sticker. You see that? Her name tag? The Church of Jesus Christ.
Sister, oh my God. They're Mormons.
They're Mormons. Maverick's a Mormon gas station.
Oh, shoot. Good catch.
Interesting.
Maverick here. But now they're ready to go back to enjoying a little slice of home.
All
They're
right.
super reliable. Like, if you're going
That
on a road
makes
trip,
sense. They're from
you can
Idaho
just
and
rely on the
Utah.
Maverick to be there and be clean and, like, have what you need.
While feelings
Yeah,
are
there's
up
a lot of
and
Mormons
down
in
about
Utah.
the change, others say it's not a big deal.
No, I mean, it's another gas station. Nothing too crazy for me. As long as I can be able to get gas station
All
going
right,
there.
Michael Malinsky. Michael Malinsky.
No, I mean, it's another gas station. Nothing too crazy for me. As long as I can be able to get gas station going there, get a drink every once in a while, I'm good.
So whether you're ready for something new,
You're going to be even happier as soon as you realize what's coming your way.
Yep, there's better things coming.
Now, that actually wasn't about the gas station anymore. They were just preaching the gospel to the news lady.
Mm-hmm.
They used that clip.
mourning the loss of a mainstay.
Do you think you'll still come to this gas station once it becomes a Maverick?
Hell no.
It'll be hard to tell.
I like this guy. Brand loyalty is important. Not a lot of people support it these days, and that's a big thing that we learn at the grocery store. You know, we can push private label these days. Brand loyalty's out the door. People will buy a generic brand if it's a good product.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really push private label. That's kind of what I learned at the last expo I went to.
I might.
But this guy's got it. He's brand loyal.
So it becomes a Maverick?
It'll be hard to tell. I might have to lean on my Casey's roots as well, though. So we'll see.
A new stop is coming to Eastern Iowa. In Johnson County, Emily Sherrod, KCRG TV9 News.
All right, Emily Sherrod. Oh, I paused it. I kind of interrupted this clip here, but we'll see. These people were making fun of the people with opinions.
Strong feelings right about a gas station.
I cut it off. Okay, well, I'll just shit on you and we'll move to the next
They'd
segment.
never be caught dead inside one.
I don't know why I keep turning off your camera today for some reason. Probably because I added that text up there. Call in 563-239-0508. It works. I got a phone number now. That way we can take more personal call-ins.
A real phone, people.
Anyway, let's get into this Floodwater talk here. So Floodwater Comedy Festival. I just threw a gum in. I'm talking. I can't. This doesn't work. I miss vaping on the show. I'm just chewing gum on the show now. This is crazy. I'll run out of this. I'll be
Vaping
fine.
makes me feel sick. I can't do it anymore.
Well, you've done a good job with it. I just want every time I.
It is hard though. The first 3 days, that's the big test.
It's the fall. You know how great cigarettes are right now in this
No.
weather? It's great cigarette weather. Not a lot of people know that. I love it. The seasons are coming, and we have some great found footage to get us ready for the holidays, too. I have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. We'll look at that towards the end of the show.
whole gambit.
So this is the Instagram post for Floodwater Comedy Festival, which, let's read it here. The wait is almost over. And boy, have I been waiting. The Floodwater Comedy Festival 2025 schedule is officially here, November 14th to 15th. This was announced 3 days ago. I probably looked at it 2 days ago. So let's say it's October. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It's a week ago. October 15th, they announced this. You're saying 30 days from now, there's a comedy festival?
That's not enough of a notice.
That's such short notice. I'm making it a point to be there. I go to all of these so I can do the streeties outside, and I still feel kind of rushed here. I got to get these days off of work. Anyway, we'll continue here. It's at the Willow Creek Theater, downtown Iowa City. 2 nights of stand-up, improv, and Midwest madness.
Personally, I like to plan ahead 3 months in advance as a general rule.
It's a comedy festival. You got to give people time to get people, tell other people about it, build a little hype. They could release clips or from last year's, if they have any. Any Lori Kilmartin clips are going to go viral. That was good. Get a little nicotine rush here.
Woo!
So we're gonna take a look at this. Is their big headliner though? Bernard Bell, which I want to say looks familiar, but when I looked at his YouTube, he had I don't know if he has any credits. I didn't look up his credits, but he didn't have any following on his YouTube. So maybe it's not the black guy that I thought he was. But we'll take a little look at this Bernard Bell. I'm excited to go to another Floodwater Comedy Festival. We'll bring Matt and do some street interviews here. So if you YouTube Bernard Bell, the comedian, I wanted to do a little research. He's been working for like 15 years. I'm not sure where he's from or what his scene is. Floodwater Comedy Festival, they also get these people from Chicago and things to headline. Last year they had Lori Kilmartin. I'm not sure where she's based. I think she's a Northeastern comedian somewhere. But one of her credits included like writing with Colin Quinn on Tough Crowd for a season and doing things like that. She was like a real name. She had real credits. Nobody went to her show. I don't know why they spent the money. I think she cost like $4,000 or something to get her in and pay her.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's like total waste. Nobody's coming to that. Just get some cheap local comedians and do a good festival and do a good show. Keep the improv. Keep whatever you are referring to as Midwest madness. Keep that Iowa police. There's a guy in Iowa City that's really popular that everybody over there likes that just reads the. He's a real smarmy dude. He also has he has a bunch of fake Facebook accounts that argue with each other. He's like fetishizes raccoons. I'm not really sure what's going on with that guy, but he's a freak and he's in Iowa City and he reads the police reports on stage and that's his whole shtick.
Oh.
He reads the police, the 911 call-ins or something like that.
Oh, gosh.
And he reads the 911 reports on stage, and that's his whole shtick. And they were inviting him to these events for years before, I don't know. I think he had to stop because of health issues. I don't think he's a healthy guy. I know nothing about this. But that's the Iowa City scene, is all I'm getting at. Here's a little of Matt and I were joking, too, and he'll tell you a little bit, but it's a little bit of cool black guy overload, this whole lineup. We'll go through the whole lineup here at the end, but I'm really just looking at Bernard Bell at first. Who's this Bernard Bell guy? And why is his YouTube littered with bird sex?
What?
Headliner at the Floodwater Comedy Festival. So I'll be interested to ask him about some of these questions. November 23rd.
About eating no goddamn food. We don't no man come to your house.
To be fair, this is 11 years ago, so I'm sure maybe his comedy has changed since then. But this is Bernard Bell headlining Floodwater Comedy Festival.
You're cooking, lady, for real. We come to get our dick sucked. That is the way your man's heart. Your mama's probably told you got to cook him a good meal.
I'm sorry, let me go back. I'll turn on the YouTube subtitles. Maybe oh my god, the YouTube subtitles are pretty good. I didn't think I'd get any of these.
That is the way your man's heart. Your mama's probably told you.
Your mama's probably told you have to cook him a good deal. He ain't never leave the house. The gas station sells sandwiches. We can eat them. All right, a little punchline by Bernard Bell. Here's a full minute, though. This is a video, something about the food being terrible in Iowa. I guess he performs in Iowa a lot. He must be an Iowa guy. I've never heard of him. Bernard Bell.
I don't know. Iowa since 2002, November 20, 2002.
This is a couple years ago.
I have been in Iowa since 2002, November 20, 2002. I'll never forget the day I got paroled here. I said paroled because I came here with a bitch, but I left her here, so I got paroled here. Iowa, I have noticed something about y'all that y'all don't notice about y'allself. Y'all food selection fucking sucks out here on the road. I fucking hate it. Let me tell y'all, Iowa.
And I've been saying that ever since I came to Dubuque. Now, it wasn't that way in Cedar Rapids. I'm not sure where he lives. If he lives in a town of 300 in Iowa, I'm sure his food selection's terrible.
Oh, I'm sure it definitely wasn't that way in Colorado either for you.
Good or bad? What?
Well, there's tons of options in Colorado. You come to the Midwest. It's
Well, it depends where you're at. I don't think if you're in Greeley, there's not. Maybe now. I think Greeley's kind of blown up. But
yeah, it depends on the town.
it's just a lot like Iowa. I don't know. You go to Cedar Rapids, you got a good amount of food selection. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in Des Moines, but let's give him a chance here. I'm sure this is just a Casey's Pizza riff.
Y'all food selection fucking sucks out here on the road. I fucking hate it. Let me tell y'all, Iowa. Look, only two people, the other two people who hate this shit. Let me tell you, the number one thing that I fucking hate that y'all love, Casey's breakfast pizza. Eat a dick if you eat that nasty shit. You hear me? That shit ain't nothing but baked laxative, you nasty sons of bitches.
Baked laxative, I'm writing that down.
And y'all have a dope fiend line running at the fucking store, down the parking lot, up the street for this nasty ass shit. Like, and y'all be at work, oh my God, I had 6 slices of breakfast pizza. And you gonna shit up your back today.
Nobody's buying 6 slices of the breakfast pizza. They're like $2.50 a slice.
That's almost the whole pizza.
Yeah,
you buy a whole pizza.
You get a whole slice. Who breaks down the amount of slices that once you hit 4 slices, you're just saying I ate half a pizza.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying they ate that many slices.
You nasty fucker. That shit is disgusting. I hate it.
I can't wait to see this bit live.
Actually, people really loved Casey's breakfast pizza.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Their pepperoni's pretty greasy. Everything else is gross, but their Casey's breakfast pizza is pretty good.
Goofy fuckers love tenderloins. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all got a hubcap-sized piece of deep-fried pork, and y'all stick a top hat-sized bun on it. You idiots! What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Then y'all will throw 7,000 pounds of onions and pickles on it and be like, enjoy it, Bernard. I'm finna fly this shit out the goddamn car window, bitch. Get out of here. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Well, you could do that because you're in Iowa and that big sandwich cost you $3. It's a great place to be.
I hate that shit.
You've been here since 2002? Okay.
The creme de la creme.
He must be ornery at this point. 23 years in a place he hates.
Yeah.
And fuck, green bean casserole sucks the worst ass on earth, Iowa.
Wow.
I hate it. And you cocky
Then don't eat it.
Peacock this shit at every work.
This guy's controversial.
Some shit I'm gonna throw off the table, bitch. As soon as you leave out this office. I hate that shit. Then they always want to tell you, I can give you my meatballs recipe. Bitch, you take 3 things to make this shit. Ground beef, cream of snot, and burnt paper shavings. Fuck off, Iowa.
Okay, then why don't you just not come back? I don't like this guy.
He's lived in Deer since 2002. Well, we'll be able to confront him November 23rd at Floodwater Comedy Festival. So we look at his, so I went and I found his YouTube channel here, comedian Bernard Bell. And I couldn't believe this was him because he doesn't even have a thumbnail on his YouTube channel.
That's odd.
But I couldn't find any evidence that there was another Bernard Bell out there. And this has him, so unless it was fan-made, not sure what's going on here. But I went to most popular. I
see that.
His most popular video is called Penitentiary Pantry, but it's 23 minutes, so I didn't even click it. We're going to look at his 2 and 3 numbers, most popular videos here. This is comedian Bernard Bell. Some things we can ask him about when we run into him at Floodwater Comedy Festival. Why do you have a 90-second video of bird sex on your YouTube channel? This is a 14-year-old video, but we'll take a little look. Do I do any scrolling here? I'm not sure. This is a prep package taking over. Little Bernard Bell bird sex. This is right up my alley. I could have just started with this. And is this Daniel Alvarez, Ionate K, or the headliner of Floodwater Comedy Festival this year? Can you tell? Who are we covering?
What the?
Is this Doug Townsend, Billy McNeely, or a 20-year comedy veteran? It doesn't get better than this. This is the 80 seconds, 81 seconds. Bird sex.
The orientation of this video is just annoying.
We grew up with parakeets. One parakeet.
Yeah, birds are cool. Birds are cool.
It was very sad. It was lonely. Parakeets are supposed to have friends.
Yeah, well, this one has a friend for sure.
You know, when I think about it, my sister had a line of very sad pets because when I was young, she had a parakeet. It was alone. It died young. It was cool. It was called Skippy. And then later she had a ferret named Luna. And the ferret, after, I don't know how many years, a few years, a good amount of time, eventually got really sad and tried to eat itself in half.
What?
Yeah. And now, around when I was like 15 or something, I got a pet cat named Murphy, 14, 15, something like that. And my sister got a tattoo at some point on her back, big cat tattoo on her back of Murphy on her back. But her pets were so sad, she got a tattoo of one of my cats. Very funny. Little bird sex, guys.
It's interesting. Kind of like being at the zoo and you walk by. Oh,
you can't say. And it's crazy. That's crazy to say that about a black man's home.
What? It's not the reference I was making.
Oh, I see. Oh, you mean the caged birds?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Anyway, so this is his third most popular video, comedian Bernard Bell.
All right.
Do you think he'll have anything to say about it? Or do you think he even remembers that it's on his channel? 14 years ago. He still uploads. And then he had another video here. 9 months ago. But sometime in 13 years, he should have realized that was up. Maybe he's doing shorts now.
Maybe I was drunk.
Never trust the weather person. I love this guy. Casey Pizza, the weatherman, relationship advice. Cutting edge. We're going to see him live. And then this is his other most popular video. It's called Bugetto 101. I think he's just mocking his mother
What the?
in this video.
Does he have a pantyhose over his face?
I don't believe so. I believe that's just a blurry image.
Okay.
All right. This is Mr. You Welcome.
Oh,
First installment video of Bugetto 101.
Bugetto 101.
Bugetto
Headliner
is
of
Bougie and Ghetto. You get that when
Floodwater Comedy Festival this year.
He said it's a mix of bougie and ghetto. Bugetto.
Right. That's what he's going for
a lot
here.
of people who, do ghetto shit but try to be real bougie with it. Y'all don't know what it means. I'm going to take y'all on a rundown of it. Now, most black people known for having Chinese shit in their house. Ain't nobody never been to China, Japan, none of that. But they have stuff like this.
Is that true? I've never actually. I've heard that a little bit about, who steals their culture more, black people from Asian culture or Asians from black culture.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
It's a bit of a debate as old as time. But I didn't know about Chinese decorations in the house specifically.
On a little tour.
A little tour, Bugetto 101 from 2010, so it's probably a little dated.
Chinese fans with the dragon. Ain't nobody in here from China, but the whole house full of them. Look at it. Ain't nobody in here from China, nothing, but they got Chinese stuff everywhere. See that? Bugetto. Here go another one. Look at this, the Christmas tree. It's sitting on top of a table.
I love Christmas.
Let me try to see if I can get it up.
Isn't that a nice straight? This guy has no idea how to figure out the angle. He turned it right side up for the.
Gosh.
Is this the second video? Is this both of the videos now? He's just filming sideways.
They were both 14 years ago, so around the same time.
He's trying to do it in vertical, but it's filming in landscape.
Yeah, and then he switches it because he thinks he needs to get the whole thing in the frame, but he doesn't realize what that does to the end product.
It's not autocorrect.
Let's see what we got over here. The three rides men right there. I don't see baby Jesus nowhere. Bugetto.
I don't know how this is being
Move over
filmed.
here. Let's pan
I think
through.
it's being filmed in
Looks like a little
landscape, and he's
shop of
holding
horror.
it vertically.
That one. You got to get some better lighting in here.
Well,
All right,
it's
there we go.
Bugetto lighting.
Go back and redo it. Now y'all can see it a little better.
Is Bugetto a racial slur? I feel like he's tricking me here. Or is it a term that he made up? We'll skip a little far forward. He just kind of go on and on. But I like it when you start hearing his mother in the background just calling him a hater.
Really?
Look, more Chinese stuff again.
Very
Ain't
pretty.
been to China, never seen Japan. Got all this Chinese stuff.
Never seen Japan.
Let's play. Look at what we got here. There's a vase, ain't nothing in it. Some Fabergé eggs, fake.
Fancy.
Bugetto. See? Let's see. Now that's my mom in the background calling me a hater.
It is your
Now
mom.
I'm gonna put her on the camera while she got on her $13 day coat that she got at night. I don't know
Damn.
why. Look at this. Look at this. Got a table full of stuff. You can't touch none of it. Bugetto. All we miss.
He's mean. He's mean about Iowa. He's rude to his mother.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bernard Bell. We'll see. Maybe he's changed in the last 10 years.
Is the plastic on the couch. Let's see. There go Patty LaBelle.
This is the headliner for Iowa City. They're going to love him.
Got you over there.
People in Iowa City hate Iowa. It's very counterculture there.
Bugetto. Let's see. Look at what we
Never
got
seen
on this
Japan.
wall.
I know, isn't it?
More Chinese stuff.
This is the headliner we're going to go see.
Her son and his beautiful kids. Zoom in on me.
Oh, that's
Not
good.
Bugetto. What's surrounded by me? Bugetto. Let's see what we have here.
I like the snowman, and this guy's never heard of Frosty the Snowman. Listen to his comments on the criticism of the snowman.
Look at this. Why is the snowman dressed up like Mary Poppins, huh?
Yeah, it's funny, but he's not. He's dressed up like Frosty the Snowman. What do you mean, Mary Poppins?
Snowman do
Mary Poppins had a purse and an umbrella and a
not have
spoonful
on
of sugar.
mittens. No. And he got on
She
glitter.
didn't wear mittens either.
Snowman does not have on mittens. No. And he got on glitter.
Snowmen don't normally have arms.
Yeah, traditionally
actually,
it's
so-
very difficult to put an arm on a snowman. That's why they do the sticks. And a lot of people do put mittens on the sticks.
Yeah, they
with
do.
the stick arm. So this guy really Never built a snowman. Bernard Bell.
Haters.
I agree.
I'm finna take y'all in her bathroom. She has white carpets, but she got it in the plastic. I ain't gonna even describe it. Let's go see. Come on. Y'all, let's go see it.
We can get into this.
Look.
Call in 563-239-0508. Do you put plastic on your furniture?
More Chinese fans. Man, it's hot. It's the winter time. Why you got up? Look, more Chinese stuff. Oh, this is ridiculous, y'all. Here it is, y'all. Look, check this out. Look,
Forgot it was Wednesday. Good morning, Ouija. Good morning, Mint Diggity.
Plastic on the floor. Look, listen. Plastic, y'all. On the
Hey, Mint Diggity. I'll ask you. This is a little. I'm sorry for breaking things up here. I was gonna ask because Mint Diggity was the only person in that chat I remember that had. I mean, I know. I'll just say this to everybody. I have a playlist of that entire night that Ray DeVito was in town because we were filming for the reality show a lot during that time. So I have like a 14 video playlist of a lot of the moments from that show that I just have unlisted. If anybody wants that, DM me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll just send you the links for that playlist. It's a fun watch, but it's like a year ago, and Ray DeVito's such a niche subject matter. But it's fun to, just raw footage of that night. Anyway, a little plastic on the furniture here. Call in 563-239-0508.
I wonder if she also has plastic on her mattress. That's what
would've pointed
adults
that
do
out.
to prevent kids from peeing in the night and ruining the mattress.
I'm pro plastic on furniture.
more Chinese
I think it's
stuff.
easier to
this is
clean.
ridiculous, y'all. Here it is, y'all. Look,
Because I just throw things out. When things get dirty, I just chuck them out and get something new. But if it's plastic, I can wipe it off.
It's uncomfortable to use.
Look at it.
It's now loud, it's noisy, it's not cozy at all.
Maybe.
It's cold.
Sometimes. When I have to work at the pharmacy at the grocery store that I work at, because sometimes they need help over there, and I jump over to the pharmacy, I like it. I grew up around like a dental office. It's kind of cozy.
You like
to
how
me.
sterile everything
Yeah, I like a little medical environment. Not a lot of people know that about me, but it makes me feel cozy.
Sit on the floor. Listen, plastic, y'all. On the floor, plastic on the floor to keep pissing me for pissing on you in my video. Bougie, see?
Oh, did you hear what she
Who
said?
interferes with somebody's video? She not on the production team. She didn't pay for the video shoot, none of it. But she want to ruin the shoot. Bougie. This is the first of many videos. When I come
This is so rude.
I'm gonna videotape your shit too, so you better have it in order.
So he's going to videotape me. I'm going to videotape him. I'm so excited for this. The Floodwater Comedy Festival, everybody, November 23rd. I better go. I better make sure I have it off of work and everything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do that. Do you want to come? Maybe we'll work out.
What day is it?
I think it's November 23rd or 22nd or 24th. I don't know. We'll
what
get back to
day
that in a
is
second.
it?
I'm not sure. It's Friday, Saturday. Oh.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not gonna work for me.
We might make it back in time. We wouldn't make it back in time. But it's like an afternoon
I
thing
need
for me.
to sleep.
Yeah,
before
that's
going to
true.
work.
She deals at the casino, everybody. She's very
You're gonna
busy.
be on the video. Bougie. You're welcome.
Yeah. So the reason that she said she had plastic on the toilet rug was because her son, would pee and make a mess all over the floor. So she put that down there so that it wouldn't soak into the actual rug.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's because, Bernard, you're peeing everywhere. And she's got to wipe down the rug. What a weird thing. I hope that's not the case and she just thought of that like it's proactive. I hope there weren't incidents where she was like throwing out gross rugs.
I'm
or
sure there
something.
was.
I don't know. Plastic on the furniture. Bernard Bell. So this is the headliner at the big headliner at Floodwater Comedy Festival this year.
I'm not impressed.
Bugetto. I tried to see because he said there was going to be more of these videos. There were not. Incorrect. Which I've said before, I understand. Anyway, little Bernard Bell. So here's the lineup. We'll get this pulled back up. This is the lineup for Floodwater Comedy Festival. We have Bernard Bell headlining one of the shows Friday night. This guy's just an improv group. Lady Franklin, Ham Hammer, some Iowa City improv groups. There's a lot of improv around there. That's the only time you're going to really see it. That's where you're going to see the most local people is these improv groups.
Yeah.
It seems like. They don't get a lot of local stand-ups. We have a lot of good local stand-ups. Eli will, but even Eli, one of the only people David Collins follows on Twitter, is comes from Madison. He's not even still that local. Ham Hammer, another improv group. Don't know any of these people. Here's another big headliner they're excited for. This is to end the Friday night of the comedy festival. Shauna Blake, who I, again, haven't heard of. It's a very women-centric show here. But Bernard Bell still will be opening. That'll be good to break things up. I hope he makes some jokes about his mother's house's aesthetic on stage, surrounded by all these women. But Karen Vasquez, she runs the comedy festival. It looks like she's hosting that show, opening Bernard Bell. Leslie Mitchell, very funny, lesbian-looking straight woman. She's an older woman. She's married to a military man.
Lesbian looking?
I think she'd say so. And she makes a joke sometimes on stage because, a lot of the comedians around here are pretty large. She says, I have the smallest tits of anybody that you're going to see tonight, which is very funny. But, and then Shauna Blake, never heard of you. Don't like that. I don't like her pointing the microphone at me. It's very phallic. I feel like she's assaulting me with that microphone and forcing me to look at her big tits. I don't even want to see those. They're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a marketing.
They're huge,
scheme.
And you're holding a microphone as the point of focus right over them.
Exactly.
She's really sexually assaulting me. She's pointing a penis right at me. And Floodwater of Good Ideas. Oh, a flood of good ideas. There's a TED Talk, a Ned Talk. What the hell is this? This doesn't look funny. Ned Talks, noteworthy eccentric dialogues from intellect. So this is the guy that's replacing the Iowa City police report reader, probably. They're new. Because remember, it's filled with not only stand-up and improv, but Midwest madness. David Collins never got a live show on Floodwater. I didn't apply, but they didn't even ask. A lot of the things they do, too, they always ask like a bunch of local comedians to apply for Floodwater, and then they don't get in. They just get their application fee and things. They did that to Ben Woodfield. They do it to a lot of people. And maybe some of them, that will complain to Karen, and Karen will get him on a guest spot somewhere, but, it's kind of infamous. It's kind of funny, but nobody's ever even asked me. I think one time, and it's not a comment on my ability to do okay on stage. I'm also not really affiliated with any of the Iowa City scene. There, more of a Cedar Rapids guy.
This guy looks scary.
He was in one of the improv groups. So here's some of the workshops, I guess. They're doing workshops. They should have talked to Delicious. One of the funniest things I remember Delicious saying, within the first couple weeks of Jester's being opened, he was like, I don't know, we're trying to fill out, the week and things, Tuesday nights. He's like, I don't know, I want to do, a comedy class. I want to do, a comedy workshop where I, help people. I don't even remember but the idea of him teaching a comedy class was hysterical at the time. And these are workshops too. One from Clayton Margison, fun characters, better scenes. And this is an improv workshop from 10 to 12 on Saturday, and 1 to 3. That one went really quick. There's a workshop by Peter Collins. I don't think I'm going to go to the Saturday. We'll see. I'm planning on going to the Friday. But it's called The Big Picture. 1 to 3. Who knows what that's about? Peter Collins. Another improv group that Saturday. And here's my favorite guy, Eli Wills from Madison. But they stacked him on this crazy, uncomfortable lineup. Zach Metzler. Zach Metzler, a lot of you guys will know as the name underneath Matt Ferry whenever we play this. Comedian Zach Metzler, a great photographer. Which is always what you want to hear when somebody talks about your comedy. You say, that guy, great photographer.
And Dave Collins in the background.
That's true, David Collins in the background there, but, So that's Zach Metzler, and he's fine. He is a kid. He's crazier on Facebook. He's got some good jokes. He's really wild on Facebook. He's a real Lori Rishi on Facebook, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Delicious's mom is it's very funny on Facebook. She's very opinionated, but so is Zach Metzler, and he is a dupe kid. It's I don't know. Anyway, opener's Knee. That's the Knee that I was going to get to later. Knee is an Iowa City comedian.
I was wondering how that was spelled. N-E-E.
She's more of a writer. I don't really go to that scene anymore, too. I can't comment if she's been going to open mics or anything, but I knew her 6 years ago at this point from doing comedy at Yacht Club in Iowa City, and she was very uncomfortable. I don't know. She doesn't really do jokes. She kind of just talks about her day. She's like an Indian woman. She's really wacky. Like, I don't want to call her crazy. It's speaking of hacky. It's like hack to call women crazy, and it doesn't really get the point across. But she's like kind of nuts. You have no idea where she's getting at or what she's thinking at any time. She's unpredictable.
I know a lady like that.
She's very sweet. And then Lavetti Vegas. Lavetti Vegas, I tried talking with Matt Ferry about. Lavetti Vegas, the featured comic. I tried talking with Matt Ferry. Apparently, I did a show with him. I can't remember at all. I remembered vaguely just like running into him at a comedy club, but I did a show with him. No impression. And hosted by Madison Zone's Eli Wills, who I like. He's the picture at the top there. So that's going to be a fine show if you like events. That's the Midwest Madness right there. Another improv show. I have no idea what I Am the Show, some guy with a TV on his head. I don't doubt that they found a guy that puts a TV on his head. Well, I performed last July at a Don't Tell with this Karen Vasquez, who's the headliner was Chad the Bird, who was a puppeteer that was behind a podium on the front of the stage the entire show. So every stand-up comedian had to go there and stand next to a podium with a guy with the puppet on his hand is hiding behind and do their set in front of 60, 80 people. And then, this guy's kind of laughing at your set, too. He's enjoying the show, but he's 2 feet away from you, hiding from the audience behind a podium with a puppet in his hand. So in an hour and 10 minutes, when it's his time to do his set and headline the show, he pops up with a puppet.
Wow.
So the craziest thing. But these are the people. This is the Midwest Madness that you get to see at a show like Floodwater Comedy Festival. This is the headliner of this show here is I Am the Show. And if it's not a guy with a TV on his head, he's not living up to what Floodwater kind of promises here. And then finally, this is just improvised. This doesn't even have a scheduled time. I guess the scheduled time's improvised too. Another Ned Talk. So that's the schedule for Floodwater Comedy Festival. But we don't really even go to the shows. We kind of just hang out outside. I like to see people going into the shows. I like to talk to them after the shows. If people leave early, I like to catch them. We get some of those clips. Then we talk to the performers. Do all that.
It's hard to see your phone number when the sun actually comes up.
The sun's up, everybody. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. It's going to be a great day. Call in 563-239-0508. Who's David Collins? David Collins is I don't know. David Collins is a radio guy.
He was like, to me, he was like your alter ego.
Honestly, I didn't even see the microphone. It says Ouija. Well, that's what I'm saying. She assaulted you. I don't like that. All right. Oh yeah, that's the question up in the. We'll remind you, a little tease for people just tuning in. Of course, next week we have Matt Ferry and Troy joining us. Unfortunately, I have been hooked into. Speaking of Madison, Wisconsin, I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin for like 14 hours next Wednesday for some grocery store expo or workshop or something like that. And I can't get out of it. It's mandatory for me. So we do have Matt and Troy scheduled, and it kind of puts a hitch in that. So we can do a pre-record on Tuesday, or we can go live on Tuesday. Or I haven't even talked to them, so it might be a different day or something, but we can go live a little early before Wednesday and not do a Wednesday, or we can do a pre-record for Wednesday morning, which I think a lot of people just prefer the live, too. But I prefer doing Wednesday. I don't want to miss any Wednesday. We already talked about this. We really had this conversation this morning a few times to myself. Do you like this? Speaking of phallic. But we might do both because I don't want to miss any Wednesdays. But I know a lot of people in the audience and in the world would like to interact with Troy and Matt Ferry. And we have this nice call-in number now, too. So it would be good. Do you guys like this? We'll call in number.
It's real.
Call the show.
He bought a burner phone just for this
Get a burner
purpose,
phone.
everybody.
Be interested in a live show from the grocery store expo. If they have Wi-Fi, I could sneak something. If they had Wi-Fi, I could get a little live. Get a little live Instagram or something.
What?
You guys all follow me on Instagram, right? DC 30-minute half-hour show. If it's taped, like 2 ships passing in the night. Anyway, yeah, Matt and Troy. Perfect. Will the Bag Boys be performing at the expo? I will get to see that one day, I'm sure. The live bagging competitions. I get to see the outcome. They play it on the TVs in the store. They say, oh, this person from this store won this big competition. Big bagging competition. Daniel Alvarez, everybody. He's on the show. Oh, should we pause? Doug Townsend? Let's get into this Doug Townsend Instagram here. Or do we do the Daniel
What's
Alvarez?
with the lady? Nurse use threats.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's October 22nd. It's going to be a great day today. I love Wednesdays. Next week, I'll kind of have to work, but that'll be okay. It'll be a better week the week after. So we have two things that I want to get to here, and we might have to just skip one. We're going to get to Doug Townsend. We're going to get to Daniel Alvarez. I think we'll just start with the Daniel Alvarez because I don't have a lot. Daniel Alvarez is in a facility of some sort. He's in and out.
Is he?
But he's
officially?
certainly in a facility at some sort the last week, and it's been affecting his ability to live broadcast, but we have gotten a couple shorts out of it, and I have one short of a nurse taking his vitamins, and then him kind of recording and berating her. She doesn't like to be recorded.
You mean taking his vitals?
No, he brought vitamins in, and they conflict with his medication, so they have to confiscate him. Because they're giving him medication of some sort, too? I don't know.
Okay.
So, let's just knock out this Daniel Alvarez here.
I feel like in any rehab or some type of facility like that, they just feed you meds.
Well, they're probably giving him some sort of sedatives and things, or I'm not sure, maybe insulin, maybe he has diabetes, who knows?
Maybe he does.
Who really knows? And then we have some wacky video from his bedroom there in the facility.
Okay.
That's pretty good. It's Wednesday, everybody.
Yeah, so he's not living on his parents' porch anymore. Looks like he got his head shaved on the sides.
Well, Daniel Alvarez. Yeah, you see that nurse? I love this guy filming. He has some crime scene too here. Daniel captures crime and progress provides. I think I have this in the prep package too, but it's nothing.
First, 1,000 views of her threatening to take them, and then 178 views of her actually stealing them. Ooh.
Well, they saw
I had a heart attack from all the
one.
soda. Oh my gosh.
That's not true though. It's just him acting on the bed. So we skipped that. I didn't even watch
What a
that on this
weirdo.
prep package here. I smashed my imaginary girlfriend. We did pull that one though, so you guys will be able to see that. I hope this music doesn't keep playing.
Imaginary girlfriend.
So this is that first video. He captures a crime scene. This is nothing. I guess he recorded something on his camera, and so right now he's waiting for the cop to return his camera. They're just taking the SD drive for a minute or something. But he's on the scene, Daniel Alvarez. Yeah, some of these people you run into at a grocery store. You should run into Craig, the frozen manager. Craig, boy, is he, you know what he told me the other day? You know, when you clean a vacuum, you become a vacuum cleaner.
That's a good
He's
one.
very good. He's got a lot of these quick, old jokes. I can't remember any others right now that didn't make me want to blow my brains out. Hey, it's unbelievable. He's got jokes about refrigerators. He's a regular pirate stew, these guys at the grocery store. Zach, you remember this joke? He said, so a man walks into a psychiatrist's office, and he's wearing no pants, and he has saran wrap wrapped around his torso. And the psychiatrist says to him, "I see your nuts."
Oh, yeah.
That's another good one. These guys got a lot of jokes, these people at the grocery store. They're killing it out there.
Your battery to die. If you can do me a favor and just stop it.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
and I don't want to accidentally delete it.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Daniel
And I will
Alvarez.
see the
Okay, yeah.
stick.
He has a cool job. And he has these gloves that are all torn up. I said, "Oh, you got some pretty cool gloves there." And he just started ripping out the insides of it. He's like, "What are in these things, huh?"
What the?
He's hilarious, that Craig. Shout out Craig. Oh, shit. I have two Craigs that I like. Isn't that funny? It was a different Craig. I'm not even talking about the Craig that we all know. I'm talking about Frozen Manager Craig. Shout out Craig.
Different
Wow. Shorts suck. You know what I thought? So I learned recently you can click shorts and they give you this up and down arrow, but it means nothing. It just gives you random videos. I thought it was going to be the shorts list that I just clicked from his
the
channel.
same person.
So if I go to up, it goes more recent. If I go down, it goes further away. But there's no consistency. So either way, you just have to back out and go back to the channel and select what you want. So this is the first video here. Nurse steals his vitamins. Uses threats to steal his vitamins.
Thank you. You want them in your regular box for your baby?
No, I'm telling you,
Canceled.
I don't want to give them to you.
You don't say you kind of AWOL?
Yeah, because I don't want to give them to you because I don't know why I would have to give them to you.
Because the medication you take, you can't record me.
Well, I'm doing this to make sure that you don't frame me.
You can't record me.
Okay, I just record myself. It's fine.
Daniel Alvarez always has the solution. I'm not recording you. I'm recording myself.
Yeah.
I just record myself.
Like it's not legal for him to do that. Actually.
Here you go.
It's the First Amendment.
They have HIPAA laws. HIPAA laws.
He's not. It depends what he's recording. I don't know. I think it's a tough thing because it's weird. If usually the idea is if somebody's recording like that, you can just kick them out. But if he's stuck there, I don't know what his protections are. Is he protected to just film as much as long as it doesn't violate HIPAA?
I don't know, because even when I was at work at the casino last weekend, somebody turned around and took a selfie and I was in the background and I said, "Hey, you can't do that. You need to what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't ever take pictures of the table."
Yeah, but all you can do is ask them to leave. They can take pictures. You can't damage their property or take the pictures back. They can take the pictures, and legally, there's nothing wrong with what they're doing. It's just a company thing, and you ask them to leave.
Right, it is a company.
There's legally nothing wrong with it. He's completely protected. I don't understand. I think he's good. Record more of this woman. I want to see more, Daniel. We do have a little more here. It's coming up.
Background property? That's my property. You don't want to give me background property?
You don't record people without their permission, and I don't have your property.
You did it? Those are okay. She took my property. Background property?
You know who says you don't record without permission? The Chinese. I've heard stories of Chinese tourists like taking people's cameras and getting crossed because I don't know. Maybe it's just one anecdote that I've really internalized.
I'm sure that when he gets out of the facility, those items will be returned to him.
Other cultures, I'm sure too. I'm sure that's the case. He's just looking for anything. But I think other cultures really take getting filmed a lot more seriously than we do generally. So here's the other short. This is most recent. This is the last of Daniel Alvarez. That's because he's still in the facility, I think.
Yeah.
I think this is in the facility. So he's kind of going crazy here without a soda. And this is one of the shorts that he produced.
Damn, look at that finished ass pussy, nigga.
What?
Look at that finished ass pussy, nigga.
What?
You okay, Coracle?
Yeah, I'd say he's crazy. What?
So that was Daniel Alvarez. He's not producing. I don't know. I keep turning off your camera. He's not producing much these days. I think nobody's stealing my camera.
He's loony.
All right. So little Doug Townsend watch here. So he did go live this week when I was on Instagram randomly. I don't scroll on Instagram. I just go on there to really check my DMs, and then I'll look at a couple of Doug Townsend posts. I'll see maybe a Ray DeVito post or something like that, maybe a Todd Basinger post, and then I move on. But I did catch it just I was in the window and Doug Townsend had just gone live. So I went and got my screen record going, and we have a little of that. He said he's back from recovery. He's just going to be spending a little more time
Recovery from the kratom?
His comedy. Yeah, he had to get off kratom. He had a 10-day in a facility, and then he spent more time with his mother, I think, was kind of the... And we watched some of his mopey videos, just me and you. I didn't bring any of those to the show.
His mopey videos?
Yeah, his just like pictures of himself being sad or pacing around an apartment saying, "This is me during..." But whatever. I do like the call-in thing on the field. That's all right. That's an interesting picture.
Yeah.
What was the rest of that title? Oh, I have no idea.
Which title?
I'd never even looked about something about him having sex with an imaginary girlfriend, Daniel Alvarez.
Yeah.
Well, Doug Townsend. So
go to his channel.
This is saying that he's focusing more on his comedy.
Do comedy shit. But the only people... So what we're doing is... So we got a whole... Well, basically, I'm coming out of pocket. There's only maybe like 4 people that donated. last year we went big, and I guess this year people just don't. I don't know if they.
You may think that there was more context. From me tuning in and the 2 minutes it took me to get this screen recording, I got no additional context. He just brought this up. So I don't know who we is. I don't know.
He hasn't even gotten to the point.
He's not working with an organization
They
here.
just don't want to help. I don't fucking know, but I got to keep it going. What we do is set up food drives, and then we got this other company to help people get off the streets and get them in rehab. Got a whole bunch of stuff set up, and then start planning for Christmas. Yes, I have Venmo. Listen, anybody that fucking donates, if it's $100, you get, I'll talk to you, whatever you want, but I'm literally going to hand them an envelope with the money that...
So that's not how charity donations work here, and I just want to clear this up. So he is talking about some sort of charity event, and I keep up with Doug Townsend. I watch his videos a little bit. I try to, anytime it's him talking to the camera, I try to catch and things. So, but I'm not aware of any active charity that he's working with here. So again, just like the podcast, just like the tour,
Right.
just like the things that we followed so many times. This does seem to be just a ploy for people to send him personally money.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this might actually become more of a... I'd like to see this one become more of a story, because I think he's actually entering some legal boundaries with my laptop is slipping.
I'm literally going to hand them an envelope with the money that you gave them.
I literally
So we had
loved
like
her.
3 or 4 people give like $100, so we put it in the fucking envelope. And we're gonna fucking hand it to the homeless vet.
All right,
Okay.
so people Venmo'd money, so he transferred the money to a bank account, and he took out the cash and he put it in an envelope.
I feel like he doesn't have a bank account.
Because he's skipping
So
steps
we put
here.
it in the fucking envelope, and we're gonna fucking hand it to the homeless vet.
Okay.
So it's gonna go straight into the fucking vet's hand. Once this is set up, then
Also, that's a terrible idea to give, one homeless in his community. He's going to be either ostracized or assaulted because of the money.
Right.
He's a homeless vet. He's around other homeless people. There's
That's not a good plan.
an whole ecosystem you're throwing off by just giving him like $400. If that's the case, I doubt that's the case.
and I'll go back and do my regular job stuff, and I'll come back for Christmas. But if you wanna, help, private message me, or if anybody knows my fucking Venmo, just post it.
Because he doesn't
I can't really do that from here. Yeah, I'm fucking all in.
What's with his hair?
Still blonde. I don't know what all in is, but he's really all in losing it. So I comment here, I say something. You might want to talk to a lawyer.
And it seems like a lot of people I'm meeting lately are in recovery, and
I would hate to see you
get back, and I'm going to use this platform for good. And I can use it to do promotions and stuff like that. And all them companies that I will rock their wear on stage.
I'm sorry. I just want to pause here. He said he's going to use this brand for good. Let's just Doug Townsend YouTube search here. Hilarious conservative car salesman roasts woke lefties. Doug Townsend. Doug Townsend to Watley Insurance. Doug Townsend is a pervert. I just wonder what he pictures the good. I guess just delivering envelopes of money to the occasional homeless person is the good that he's putting out in the world, which is good. Everybody should do a little something.
And the videos and stuff like that. If they do not help me, I will not rock their shit. Yeah, I'm feeling better.
There's a couple people in the comments that just keep asking, do you like black people?
Mentally, I'm feeling better. So, yeah, Sky, thank you. Fucking thank you.
So I ask about the
Y'all
lawyer.
gotta give it. Fuck, let's do it. I don't care if it's $10, $20. Let's do it. If you can buy a Cameo, buy a Cameo. I do have a lawyer. I got a lawyer set up, everything. I even applied for our own. Yeah, I got everything set.
All right, with all due respect, I don't believe a word of Doug Townsend anymore, but I am looking forward to watching this scam unravel. Fortunately, it does seem like nobody is donating. It seems like nobody, people watch his Instagram videos, and again, I believe that they click off before it gets to him because it's just other viral videos that is kind of the majority of his content. And people watch these lives, and people are interacting, and they love the personality of Doug Townsend. But I don't see a lot of that translating into donations, according to him. I'll throw $25 in. I don't know. He's pretty niche. He gets 18 live views. I guess that's okay.
Believe me, I got
22.
a lawyer on standby.
He's got a lawyer on standby. Well, I believe that, but I don't believe it's the same type of lawyer that we're talking about.
What's up with you? Everybody good? You already donated. I see you.
I wish he was wearing my shirt. Bro, it's for the vets. This is what I do. Okay. I think you're being taken advantage of. Recon, recover. Are you getting me more of this? This still goes. Oh, this is the whole thing. Okay.
Dude, I just got back home. I'm going to do this.
All right.
No, I'm going to go back on the road in about 4 days.
Here we go. He's going back on the road. Okay. Well, I can get back on this. We will be he's going to be back on the road in 4 days. I will be back here in 6 or 7. And at that time, we can determine if he was back on the road. I can get to the bottom of that in between then.
He just got back home. Looks like he's pacing in the backyard.
And,
you got a nice yard.
And I don't know. I just got back home. Dude, I just got back home.
Yeah.
Literally haven't even...
Oh, he lives in the shed.
He points at the shed. Dude, I just got back home. Look, the padlock is still on my front door. I haven't even undone the padlock.
Started with the... You can't hear me? We haven't even fucking started with the...
Padlock.
You can't hear me?
Oh, yeah. There's one guy in the chat that keeps saying, I can't hear you, and eventually that gets to him. Doug is being trolled. I love it.
Y'all can't hear me?
I'm not the only one following this. He's getting a niche audience of people.
No more car
watching
sales?
him for the wrong reason.
Still doing cars, but I'm shooting a television show right now, so I can't do it all.
I really hope this television show is real. He's been teasing this television show that he's in. At first it was the documentary, now I'm not sure. And honestly, I thought he said something about TBS before the Legion of Skanks did. So I'm not sure. Maybe he did something. Maybe he did like a cameo something somewhere. I have no idea. But we'll see more of this Doug Townsend. He's teasing. This is just a quick little live.
I'm spread thin right now.
Asks if he poops in a cooler.
All right.
He won't. He never talks to me. I'll have to ask him on live
tonight. If you want to donate. Private message me. If you want to buy a cameo, all that stuff goes to good stuff. And I'll see you guys tonight, and I'll give y'all an update on everything. Yeah, I am one fucking dude. I'm spread thin. I sell cars. I shoot a television show. I fucking still preparing. I can't.
All right. Well.
Oh my god.
As a guy that has been spread thin before myself, I can't really sympathize with running out of your list after naming 2 things. It's very funny.
I can't say all that stuff. I can't.
If you're shooting a television show, it's more than one episode. It's more than one appearance.
If this is him
consistent,
almost a month into sobriety, I think he should go back to what he was doing before, because he seems out of it.
Yeah.
He seemed quicker when he was drinking or doing something to turn the lights on up there. That's my opinion. But I don't know. I'm kind of on Doug Townsend's side this morning because I found this asshole that's trying to roast him. And I don't know what the maniac mechanic. He's some car guy. So Doug Townsend is loosely in that car universe as a car salesman. So there's this. This is the worst. There's one thing. If there's one thing I hate more than deception, it's non-self-aware joke writing.
Guess you all wanted me to roast Doug Townsend. Oh my God. Listen, man, I'm not shitting on your recovery. That's actually quite admirable.
Is it?
But you don't look like you recovered from a damn thing. Bro looks like the kind of guy who swipes right on his daughter's friends. Doug Townsend.
I hate the editing in between everything too. It's like, can you get 3 sentences out in a row? Just remember the jokes. Read
in
them.
the same state as Theo Von, and that's
You can't read. This guy's got eyes that look like turtle eyes.
His beard is disgusting.
He's got the longest joke here too. Listen to this. Listen to this wordy roast joke that he wrote about Doug Townsend.
no coincidence, because he looks like Theo Von's childhood trauma. Looking like a prehistoric alligator snapping turtle whose natural habitat is the swamp surrounding Alligator Alcatraz. But they rescued you from a Waffle House dumpster and released you back into society.
Oh my God! Does anybody have an attention span that can catch every word in that? It's crazy how. Doug Townsend, you're hilarious. I love you. I'm so sorry about everything that I've ever said about you.
Doug Townsend isn't a car salesman, even though he works at a Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership. That's what we call a lemon salesman. And to make himself...
Oh, he's a car guy. That's a little inside. He's the maniac mechanic.
even more fruity, the dealership is called Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. He might actually be a fucking genius. He got a job as a car salesman, and now he has a steady supply of catalytic converters.
All right, that's a good one. I like that one. I'd steal that. I'd buy that. I'd give you $3 for it. For that joke. That's a good. I like that. He's not a car sale. He's a genius. He's an endless supply of catalytic converters. That's a good one. You could use that somewhere.
When he wakes up in the morning, he hits all the gas stations within a 5-mile radius of his house, sifting through the ashtrays for all the good smokable cigarette butts. Bro stands outside the local high school when school lets out and yells, "Come holler" at all the underage girls. Thanks for being a good...
He says, "Come holla." Excuse me, not "come holler," you goofball.
Mm-hmm.
That's this guy's... Well, you can tell the real mechanic's pretty used to dropping a lot of heavy R's. Anyway. So Doug Townsend, I mean, you're better at comedy than many people. You could say that much. We're running out of time here. Why don't we find a good one? Let's well, I mean, this is fun. We're in Halloween, so we'll just do the Halloween stuff that I have here. And then the Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff we can let go. But I had some old Halloween stuff, and you'll like this. David Collins, the Matt Power Show number 5. You guys want to... This is our uplifting video, everybody. Let's have our heart warmed by a little silliness. Good morning. It's October 22nd.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hello. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
A headless horseman.
That's nice. I'm gonna be a ninja here. I'm gonna be a Grim Reaper for Halloween.
He doesn't know what that is.
No, they're nervous.
Oh.
They ran out of what to
I'm
say.
gonna be a headless horseman for Halloween.
They don't want to hold the mic.
I might be going to a Halloween party on Halloween.
This guy's a hero.
At nighttime. And my favorite game for Halloween is apple bobbing, and that wraps it up.
So this is an AM TV show from years and years ago, and they had 3 kids on there, kids talking. Great segment.
They were like, we need more, we need more.
Bye.
And then wrap it up.
Chatting about Halloween. Yeah, you can kind of hear the producer. If you're on a rewatch, you start hearing the producers, and halfway through start like yelling out to them. They're not mic'd. And here's what I wanted to do with the dry ice. I thought it was dangerous. Maybe we'll figure it out. I thought maybe I'd step outside. I could run around and I could do it outside in the outdoor camp. But here's our last Halloween, a little old Halloween video to get us in the spooky season. We'll end the show. Excuse me.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
At Home for the Holidays. I'm Sharon Anderson.
Today, we're getting our house ready for trick-or-treaters and planning special family celebrations for Halloween. And we have some wonderful ideas on how to make your Halloween special. So let's get started.
That's great. Like I said earlier, for people just tuning in, I do have a pumpkin here with me. It's a good one. We got it at the grocery store, which I know isn't a traditional place to get a pumpkin. We're supposed to go to a pumpkin patch, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cheating. But they had so many.
Yeah.
And I found a good one.
They still have a lot.
We're going to carve this. Show it off next week.
It's a big one.
But what else can you do this Halloween?
This Halloween, you'll be the talk of the neighborhood if you greet your party guests and your trick-or-treaters with this eerie scene. Hi, Diane.
Hi. You're going to love this. Right. Isn't this fun?
Yes.
This is a project the whole family can do. Each person can do a different piece of it, and then at the end of the
Can we do that?
It's vegetables.
I've never made a window. I've never made a house out of it.
A door.
That's a cool
Yeah.
thing. That seems really high level. I've always just put a big hole in it because I drop out the face that I was trying to make.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You bring it all together. We have the green lettuce, and then we have the little ghosts on the back of it. And these are just suckers with Kleenexes over it, tied with a piece of yarn. Over here we have the dog house, as you can see, dog on the top of it. And then there are the cookies right here.
All October, when I've been running bread, I'm the bread guy at the grocery store. I order and try to run it. But I do the bread trays, and whenever there's a customer in the aisle, I have the bread trays. I drop them really loud on the floor, and it makes them. It's very spooky. It's Halloween.
Don't do that.
I say pooh. They say, "Oh, happy Halloween."
Here, these are actually sugar cookies. We mold those into bones and bake those in the oven.
Clever.
The path is done out of carrots, as you can see here. And then we decorate the set.
Boo,
with,
carrots. Can we do something different with the carrots? I don't like the mix of sugary suckers and these carrots.
This is broccoli, and we have cauliflower and tomatoes down there.
Why? Tell us about
this.
I think my favorite is the paper towel roll, the leftover paper
palm
towel
tree.
roll with the palm tree. And I actually put a couple of sticks in there, set that in there. And
That's just the top off a pineapple.
That's right. We have the garage over here, and racing around are our potato cars. So
Once you get it all together, you have a way to make it really spooky.
Is this the best?
How
I
is
filled
that
that with
spooky?
dry
Oh, you'll
ice. We're
see,
gonna
this
put
is what I wanted to do
The hotter
today.
the water, the better it steams, and that will steam away. Can you
Isn't
see
that
how
fun?
This is what I wanted to bring to the show.
Where do you get it?
Well, actually, when you look in the phone book, look under ice. So it'll steam.
Put in the phone book.
I did think this was funny, but I didn't know dry ice used to be so hard. They still dry. I work at a relatively small grocery store. We have dry ice at the grocery store.
Better it steams.
I can just
and
bring
that
some
will
home
steam
someday.
away. Can you
Isn't
see how
that fun?
Where do you get dry
Tell me
ice?
about dry ice. Where do you get it?
Tell me about dry ice. Where do you get it? That's such a terrible question, isn't it? The first question you ask.
Actually, when you look in the phone book, look under ice. So it'll steam for about 5 minutes, and you'll have a wonderful
Not dry.
haunted house right there in your party.
Something to have fun
Isn't that
doing
great?
and talk about afterwards.
Ice,
That is
dry.
great.
That house is so haunted. If I walked by a house and it was doing that, I'd say, "Oh my god, this is the most haunted house I've ever seen."
That's silly.
Sharon, will you go ahead and fill that full? We have filled this with dry ice. We're going to put
Be
the
careful not to breathe that in, Karen.
hot water, and the hotter the water, the bigger the steam you get. Put the lid on that.
He's
and
blowing
you
his
have
top.
one steaming party.
The Halloween magic from
Hot.
Diane Thomas. That is just great.
Coming up next, Spooktacular.
Turns out Diane Thomas was a sex therapist. I don't know, she called them steamy parties. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. I don't want to accidentally move your camera again. Oh, there's Craig. Hey, other Craig. Not the Frozen manager Craig this time. Well, it's October 22nd. I think we did it. Did I even played... finish the rest of this.
That kid was dressed as McDonald's French fries.
Oh, yeah, that's a good costume. I can dress up this Saturday in a costume at the grocery store.
Oh, you can?
If anybody has any ideas, you can send me those, or you can call the phone number at some point, even after the show. That if you have that number, I mean, I don't know if I'll turn off. I'll probably turn off the phone, I guess. It's not being used. It's just a show phone. But you know, leave me just text me or something. I don't know. But yeah. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's gonna be a great day. What do you think? Finish off Matt Ferry's single here. Check out Matt Ferry's Bandcamp and check him out next week on Drive Time. It's going to be a fun time. Matt Ferry and Troy Rigdon. And maybe in the meantime, we'll go watch January 29th's Drive Time David Collins. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's with Matt Ferry and Troy Rigdon.
I'm
January
just thinking about what
29th.
you could dress up as for Halloween.
Well, give it some thought, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Do you wanna say the line?
Drive safe, drive hard.
We did it, everybody.
Yeah.